Welcome. Today we're going to review your report tools in your Rentec Direct account. Your Rentec Direct account provides over 50 reports broken into 4 sections to help you quickly find the information you need. There are filters to isolate the data you desire, from selecting a single rental unit, a multi-unit property, all properties, a bank account, a property owner's account, and a date range. The report legend and the report descriptions will detail report results. Reports offer an easy means for you and your team to understand activity related to your rentals. Program default settings that impact reports are highlighted here. Be sure to follow the link at the bottom of this page to review the advanced program default settings that are going to affect your reports. If you're uncertain about a setting, hover over the question mark icon for an explanation. You can also reach out to your client success team for clarification about how these settings are going to impact your reports. Be sure to save your changes before exiting your settings. If you have multiple people working in your account, we recommend that you create separate user profiles for each person. With each user profile, the administrator or designated account manager will set permissions that affect how a subuser interacts with reports. Log in as the subuser to verify access settings will provide the results you desire. Financial reports focus on financial activity related to properties, bank accounts, and property owners. Some reports have an A or B version, like the account ledger. Review the written explanation to learn which reports will deliver the content you need. Most reports will be self-explanatory, but let's look at a sampling of the more popular reports in your account. The account ledger report can be pulled by property, bank account, or property owner account, and it will display all transactions for a given time period. Transactions in this report will include the associated property, transaction amounts, deposit date, vendor, category, and memo notes. The B version of this report offers the most detail. The account ledger report is useful for reviewing which expenses have been recorded in which ledger and if all details have been linked in, such as vendor or category. Scanning these reports periodically will ensure your records are complete. When it comes time to reconcile your account to verify that your property owner, and bank account balances match, the account ledger report will be useful to find if anything is missing. For example, if the numbers for your property and your bank account do not match, find the discrepancy between the two totals by pulling an account ledger report for all properties and then one for your bank account, and then simply compare the line items one at a time until you find the discrepancy. The balance sheet provides the ending ledger balance for properties, bank accounts, and property owners for the date range you select. Ideally, properties, bank accounts, and property owners' totals should match, excluding any bank account used exclusively for tenant security deposits. We recommend that you reconcile your Rentec Direct account consistently every month and become familiar with your report tools that are going to assist you with this process. A category ledger report displays all transactions classified to a particular income or expense category. This report is going to be helpful to you to understand category totals in any financial report. For example, if you need to know how much you've spent in repairs, the category ledger report will provide a list of all transactions that make up a grand total. This is useful for reviewing activity and noticing any duplicate entries or repeat activity. The multi-tenant ledger captures transaction details for multiple tenants for any given time period. An operating statement provides a beginning and ending ledger balance and transaction totals for each income and expense category used during the select time frame. This report can be pulled by property, bank account, or property owner. An operating statement is useful to compare income and expense totals between months. And remember, to understand the details of each category total, remember to look at the category ledger report. The Trial Balance B report is especially useful for property managers during the reconciliation process or if you happen to be in an audit. Auditors typically expect property managers to have a clear understanding of the funds they are holding for a property owner, including security deposits. A vendor ledger report displays all transactions for a given time period that have been linked to a particular vendor. And this can be useful to verify paid vendor invoices or, again, if there are any duplicates. The online payments reports are for clients that are handling electronic payments through their account utilizing Rentec Direct payment processing partners. The online payment reports were designed to help you understand how your payments are processing. The settlement reports are especially useful for understanding online payments as they display the date a payment was made, if it was successful, and an estimated deposit date based on business days and typical processing time. If you're using EasyPay for ACH and credit card payments, keep in mind there are additional processing reports found in your Forte client portal, and they detail out payment processing even further. If you haven't accessed your Forte portal, reach out to Forte's support team for access information. The 1099 tax assistant will provide a useful report to you when you are preparing to complete your 1099s. Many clients who use Rentec Direct's 1099 e-filing tools will use this report prior to filing their 1099s just to be sure all the information for vendors is accurate. The depreciation schedule is a convenient tax assistant for tracking property expenses you are depreciating. To depreciate a property expense, check the box within an expense transaction. You are also able to add a depreciable item to this report while keeping it off your property ledger if that is your intention. Find the option to do so under your property menu. The Schedule E Assistant summarizes your expenses that are marked as Schedule E items, making tax preparation easy. To add in additional Schedule E categories, go to your Settings tab and then Income and Expense categories. And then just toggle the new category setting for your item to appear on the Schedule E Assistant report. Tenant-based reports provide information related to a specific date versus a date range. The All Statements report can be used to print out multiple tenant statements at once, and the filters can be used to isolate statements to only those tenants that are delinquent. The Current Deposit B report is useful for reviewing which security deposits have been charged and which payments have been recorded. If the deposit paid amount is displayed in red, it indicates the amount paid by your tenant is less than what you charged. If you are holding security deposits in a separate bank account, the deposits paid amount listed on this report should match the balance you have in that bank account. Rent roll reports are useful for quickly gathering information about your tenants. There are 3 reports to choose from, with the enhanced report offering you the most information. Select the option to have tenant contact information displayed in this report if you use this report for tasks that involve tenant contact. Rent roll reports are useful to review rental rates and lease expiration dates, for planning for rent increases, or understanding rent rate or vacancy potential. It's easy to quickly learn about length of tenancy, property size, and current tenant balances. The miscellaneous reports section is where PM clients will find property owner reports. It is also the location for learning about various property stats, maintenance, and vendor information. The Available Rentals Report is a marketing tool for providing details on rentals by email or as a printable flyer. You're able to isolate rental location, rent rates, size, and various features included in your rental. The report will include the primary photo and details you have added in to your property's marketing section. If you're working in the PM version of Rentec Direct, the property owner statement summarizes income and expenses for a specific property owner. If the property owner has more than one property you're managing, a detail for each rental will follow the summary page. If you're working in the PM version of Rentec Direct and you have assigned property managers to your properties, the Property Manager Rents Report is helpful for tracking rent and management fees for each manager's portfolio. The Property Listings Report is useful for verifying which properties you are actively marketing, including a quick link to the property's listing page. You can easily learn how many applications have been submitted through your listing, and if you click on the number, you'll be able to view your rental applications. Your Rentec Direct account provides instant access to background reports on your rental applicants, including income verification, criminal and eviction searches, as well as credit reports. All public report options are ready to pull immediately. Setting up your access to credit reports is a one-time step, and your account will be ready in the same business day. Reports can be ordered individually, or you may choose from a report package to receive a discount. To set up access for credit reports and to order reports, follow the prompts in your screening reports page. When ordering a report, be sure to complete each field about your applicant thoroughly. You will have the option to choose from national or local reports. Once you've ordered your report, results will appear on the same screening reports page. Click on the applicant's name to view your reports. Click on the status to view individual reports. Once in the report, you'll see options to print or save the report. Reports have expiration dates, so be sure to view and save if needed prior to the expiration date. If working in the PM version of Rentec Direct, the property owners you manage for can instantly access real-time reports right through their mobile-friendly owner portal, saving you time preparing and sending out monthly reports. The option to have reports appear in the owner portal is managed through your program default settings. Printing, emailing, and exporting reports is done through the icons within the report. Printing reports through the PDF option yields the most uniform results. Export format options include CSV or Excel. This concludes our training on your Rentec Direct reports. Don't hesitate to reach out to your client success team if you need assistance. We're here to help you be successful.